In this game, it starts within the line of scrimmage. If we could control the line of scrimmage and, bring pressures on the run, bring pressures on the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable with the throws he wants to make, then we'll win this game. We know how good our offense is, and we know they could put up points. But in order for us to win this game, it has to start within the defense. It has to start within the front seven, the guys that are up front, not just guys that are in the back. It starts with them, guys that are in the line of scrimmage, competing and battling against that offensive line that the Rams have. And, we can, if we can do that, then we have a chance at, limiting Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp from getting the touches that they want to get in this game. Because we know how effective they can be, and we know they could turn around games just at a snap of a finger. And, we have the DBs to keep up with these guys. I don't think there's a DB on this team that's not fast enough to keep up with Puka. I don't think there's a DB that's not fast enough to keep up with Cooper Kupp. Those guys have what it takes to keep up with those two guys. You do have a Triple Crown winner at the wide receiver position. You do have a guy who's electrifying as a rookie over there in LA, but we have the better guys that can, limit these guys from getting touches. We have the right guys. We have the right DBs. And I think it's going to be a statement game for the defense to make on Sunday night's game, and just do your part, do your job, and make sure you stop within the trenches and control the game from the line of scrimmage. That's all you have to do. You do that, it makes things easier for the offense to go out there and put up the points that's needed to captivate a lead. We just don't have to be conservative in this game. We have to be very aggressive. Not aggressive to the point that we get penalties. Be very aggressive to the point where you make stops and where you get impact plays from quarter to quarter and possession by possession, We have a lot of juice, man. We have a lot of juice, and we're going to use that juice in this game. So, in my opinion, that's the way we're going to win this game. That's the way we got to get through in this game. I don't know if we're going to get the ball first. I don't know. That's the question that you're probably asking me right about now. Are we going to get the ball first? Are we going to start with offense? I don't know that yet. But in the meantime, between time, I think the only way we'll win this game is through defense. Okay? It's through defense. That's the main thing about the playoffs. You have to win the game through defense. Defense wins championships. Offense puts points on the board. That's all that matters. That's all that matters in the game of the playoffs and in the game of football, in the game of, any single sport, is that you win through defense. You win through that. Because when you win through the defense, you can win any championship game at any given moment. Let your defense be your offense against your opponent. Let that be, because this is going to be a 60-minute game where it's just not conservative. It's just aggressive. That's what this game is going to be about, aggressiveness. We know about the matchup that Penei Sewell and Aaron Donald's going to have. We know about that. We also know about, Matthew Stafford's comments. And did he expect to be the bad guy coming into this? Yes. He absolutely expected this. He wanted this to be that way, And especially when you're coming into town playing against your former team that you have played for the past 12 years, it gets no sweeter than that to come to a place where you're supposedly going to get this homecoming, but you expect it to get booed. You expect it to be the bad guy, and that's what you sign up for. You sign up to be the villain against the team who, has the identity, as villains. You have to go in there and think like that. You have to be ready for whatever and be prepared for what is going to come, especially playing against a former team. And these guys, they're not worried about a homecoming that Matthew Stafford's having. They're not worried about that. The fans are not worried about that. They could care less about that. It's already a ban on the number 9 jersey. The only 9 we should acknowledge is Jamison Williams. That's the only one that we should acknowledge. That's the 9 that's playing for our team. And that's the 9 that's just going to go out there and, have a breakout game. He's going to have a swagger kind of game for us. I think he's highly motivated to go out there and concentrate and do big things for us. So 9, we know what you're capable of. We're happy to have you back. You had a full practice. Now let's go out there and be the standard. The blue standard, that is, for this team offensively. And as for Sean McVay, keep your comments to yourself, man. We already know about the whole story between you and Goff and McVay. We already know. We already know the whole story about that. The main focus on Goff's mind is to win a playoff game for this city. That's the main focus for him. He doesn't care about what goes on in LA. That's not his vocal mindset. He cares about winning this for the city, winning it for the franchise, winning it for the fans that have starved for a playoff win for the past 30-something years. That's what he cares about. That's what his mindset's on. He's not thinking about past tense. He's putting that in the rearview mirror. He's more so focused on putting up 4 tutties and maybe getting, a 300-plus yard performance for the fans to enjoy. So, McVay can keep his ass-kissing comments to himself at this point. But other than that, it's all about just winning the game through defense. It's all about winning it through the trenches, winning it through the line of scrimmage, and controlling the battle, controlling the fight, and controlling the fact that we can win this game through that. I just want to make sure that Aaron Glenn is ready to coach the best game he could coach in his life. I want him to coach the best coordinating game ever. I want him to blitz. I want him to bring that heat to Matthew Stafford. I want him to be a guy that says, you know what, I'm not going to let up on you, Matthew. I'm not going to give you anything easy. If I give you anything easy, the blame's on me, So I'm not going to make it easier for you. I'm going to make it harder for you, So AG, be the best defensive coordinator you can be in the playoff game, because we got a lot of, head coaching offers headed your way. So if you can, coach defensively good in this game and keep being the defensive coordinator that you should be for this game, then we'll have a chance. That's all that matters. Defensive coordinator calls the best calls, and the guys make stops at the front of the line of scrimmage and stopping the run and controlling the pace of the game, then we'll have a chance. We know how fast those guys are over there. We know that. We already heard that loud ass talk before about that. We just need to worry about what we can control and how we can get through and through in this game. 3 and outs. 3 and outs. That's what we need to do. We need to get 3 and outs. There's going to be times where they're going to go for it. 4th and 1, 4th and 5, 4th and 3. There's going to be times where they're going to want to go for it. It's going to be gutsy for them to think of, but, we got to make sure they sit their asses down. That's what we got to make sure of that. So with that being said, I just want us to go out there and just take advantage of this game and play our best game defensively. That's what I want us to do defensively. Sam Laporta, I don't know about his status right about now, but it's an open shot that he might possibly play. But keep an eye out for Brock Wright and James Mitchell, who I believe might stun a lot of other people, because I think they were more prepared for this game than anyone else was. And it's no pun intended to Sam Laporta or a diss to him. I think Laporta's a great guy. I think Laporta is a great player, but he's not going to be the only one that has to step up in this game offensively. I think it's Brock Wright. I think it's James Mitchell. I think it's the need of speed of Khalif Raymond, because I hope he can play in this game. If he can't play in this game, then we're going to have to depend on Antoine Green, who we just picked up in the draft this past year. It's all on us, man. It's really all on us. And I'm not going to shy away from DPJ making a play in this game too. It's all on us and how we can control, how we can really, set the bar high in this game. It's all about us right now. It's not about them. It's about us right now and how we can just shock the world. This isn't going to be an asterisk win, okay, Mike Tirico? This is going to be an earned win. This is going to be a win that we deserved more than anything else in the world, even though I hate saying more than anything else because it's, a word that I like to say. But you and I know that this team have been through so many gut punches. This team has been through so much pain, heartache. This fan base has been through so much pain, heartache. The city been through so much pain and heartache. But on Sunday night, it's time to overcome that. It's time to bring in a new era. It's time to go and get those two banners that we wanted. It's time to, push the envelope even further more and be consistent and be the most consistent team in this, playoff run. And, we just have what it takes. I think we have what it takes to get those two banners. The NFC Championship banner and a Super Bowl banner. But first things first, we have to complete one mission. And that one mission is to get a playoff win against the Rams. That's one completed mission that's in front of us. That's the task that's at hand. So, we got to be ready. And yeah, I'm rubbing this right here as good luck. The Barry Sanders statue that I have. When I go to Sunday night's game, I will be in the building. I will be in attendance. And I'm going to be cheering. I'm going to be loud. I'm going to yell like I lost my voice. But, this is going to be a very emotional night for me and many other fans around the world who love the Detroit Lions. And cheers to many fans that's going to celebrate this and adore this like it's their first kid. Wild card weekend. I just have no other words to say but to say let's go, man. Let's get this going. Let's bring that grit, like we always been doing this season. So I don't want to use pure octane. I don't want to use controlled fury. I don't want to use any of those slogans from Dan Campbell because it's Dan Campbell isms. It's his isms. But I'm gonna use an ism from myself. The ism I want to say, right? That's gonna really, rile up a lot of fans, get them going, get them energized and pumped. Is let's drop the nuggets on them. Let's drop it on them. Let's drop the nuggets on them boys. Let's do it. It's your boy, Chicken Nugget King, 586, here in the mix with a brand new video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and let's drop nuggets on them. It's not biting kneecaps. It's not pure octane. It's not controlled fury. It's not just grit. It's dropping nuggets on them boys. And I'm saying that for me. Much love to y'all. Take care. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Join the show. Episode 10. My opinion on how we gonna win this game. And I'm gonna do a vlog. A wild card vlog. While I'm gonna be at the game. So take care, guys. Enjoy your day. And get ready for Sunday night. Chicken Nugget King out. Yeah!